think you're first, Richard. I think you're first. Give me just 1 minute, guys. Posting up on the socials, and we'll be good to go. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, enjoying their day, enjoying their weekend. All the dads out there, happy early Father's Day. Let me pull it down just a bit. You actually get to like see my little camera stand. I'm gonna see if I can move that over just a hair. Nice. There we go. Let's see, sound wise, audio wise, I'm gonna turn on the music just a hair. How's everything sounding over there, guys? I'm gonna wait just a little bit for people to hop on. We have a few people. Yeah, they'll be joining us, I'm sure, just hanging out. But for those who actually purchase a slot in the case break, I want to make sure that they get access to it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes, and we'll get rolling. Thanks, Richard, for the feedback, sir. Awesome, guys. Let's do that. All right. There's that. I'm gonna get all my stuff set up. It's kind of this like ongoing thing. Grab that. Hey, Rick, appreciate the sub, man. Thanks for hopping on. I actually really like this beat. Hold on, I'm gonna go back a couple tracks. I was really digging that. Oh, it won't let me go back. Never mind. I'm definitely drinking a summer shandy right now. I'm not getting fancy. Just hanging out. We're repping my May the Zoo be with you. If you guys haven't checked out the podcast, strongly encourage. Been having a lot of fun shooting that with Louie and George. Hey Rick. Yeah, dude, I'd love to pull you Fabled. And if not, Rick, let's have a chat afterwards. I've opened a lot of WTR this week, and been really lucky, and we might be able to work something out. So let's chat with it after the stream, depending on how it goes. But these cases have been really good. So just to give you a heads up too, Rick, we're probably about an hour from opening WTR. But I look forward to opening that here shortly. I appreciate the sub. Cool. I think we're good. I would love to have more people in here. We'll have more people hop on. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Monarch Unlimited tonight. And then we're going to transition into WTR Unlimited. We're going to be rooting for Rick for that Fabled. I'm going to have to do the Fabled chant going into that box break. Ooh. I think my favorite set to open so far has been Monarch. But it's kind of, how do I say? It's my favorite because of how swingy this set is. I have the opportunity to open lots of boxes. And so I enjoy, because they mess up the collation, because the collation's all over the place, I enjoy kind of how all over the place it is. It makes a miserable experience if you bought one case and open absolutely nothing. Nice, Rick. So now Dave's in. Dave, I might have to do a little shout out to you guys. Dave kicked some ass this week. Did some amazing artwork for me. And I might just have to show a little preview. I alluded it on my Facebook page and on Insta, but nice, dude. Nice, Rick. That is the pull to go for, dude. So, all right, let's get into it. I'm gonna get some Monarch. I've cherry picked 2 boxes for you guys. Really, I just looked at a few and I said, that one looks good. Grab my scissors. Yeah, dude. Skullcap is what you want, man. It's just such a great card. Super great defensively, great against Wizard. Holds up against really... It's funny because it's actually just like great for the defensive nature of it. So... I'm realizing, by the way, I'm cracking open this case, and I'm not sharing the beauty of this. My apologies, guys. I'm going to go full screen here. So here is the box I just opened. Want to make sure everybody gets the lovely, you know, people like to see the case number and all that jazz. So for the record, there's a lot of 9s in here. I think that's a good thing. I honestly do not know. Anyways, we got lots of 9s. 9! And we have 4 fresh in the shrink boxes of Monarch Unlimited ready to go. I'm excited. I hope those who hopped in on the case breaks are excited. And appreciate you guys hopping on the stream to hang out. So let's get our first box. I'm feeling a lot more, how do I say, rejuvenated or just like less tired than last week. Last week I was tired. So I'm a lot more excited. It's a very vulnerable experience watching people open packs with you, I guess. But yeah, super excited just to dive in and get this open. Oh, dude, Richard, 100% the footsteps, dude. Those are, I mean, like insta-snapped usually. Footsteps go exceptionally fast typically. So, I don't really know why. I mean, I know why, but they are the legendary of the set, 100%. I'm going to flip-flop some stuff real quick so I can see the chat better. So, yeah, for sure, 100%. The footsteps. Cool. I'm gonna set that up there. All right. Good luck, all. Hope you guys have a great case break, and appreciate you guys hopping in and hanging out. Let's tighten up the frame. Boom. Getting right into it. Yeah, footsteps move really fast. It's funny. Last thing, I've only cracked WTR this week. I had this issue last week, so I only cracked like Monarch last week. Now I'm cracking WTR, or going back to, went to WTR all this week, did Monarch last week, and it's just funny going back and forth between packs. Really throws you off. Starting off with a solid blood tribute. And I'm realizing, guys, I might have to go in. Give me just 1 minute. I think those case breaks are still active, and I need to turn those off so people don't buy them on the fly. I'm gonna turn off the WTR or Monarch one. This is kind of last call. The Majestic slots, I believe, are still available. I'm not heard about it. If you guys don't want Majestics, that's fine, because I have plenty of means to sell those. But Monarch foils, Majestic foils are available on the site. If anybody's interested, last call. Anybody? Anybody? If not, I'm going to turn these to 0. Let me see here. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure nobody's on the site purchasing something. All right, and we're good. Alrighty, guys. All right, now we're getting into it. Sorry about that. WTR is still open, so if you guys want to buy any slots in WTR, that is still available. I will be turning those off here shortly, though. So now we're opening the Majestics for me. I'm very excited. So I get to kind of be in this with you guys. Lovely Seeds of Agony there. Herald of Triumph into a Seek Horizon. Hey, George, we're rooting for Rick in this one. He did go for the Fables. It's been a great Fabled week for me. I can't complain. Dread Screamer. We have Endless Maul into Phantasmify. All right. Spew Shadow. What do you guys feel about the new Channel Fireball? I guess, combo wombo where you can get one of each box and a playmat. Seems pretty good. Nice. Aww. I love you too. I love you too. Merciful Retribution and a Battlefield Blitz. We're starting off slow. We're easing our way into this case. I have a feeling, for whatever reason, the cases have kind of like, you kind of ease into it. It starts off kind of subtle and then picks up. Not really sure why, but it does. Arcanic Crackle. Blood Drop into Convulsions. Ooh, there's our first Majestic into a Spill Blood. And this card is treacherous, especially in Constructed. Oof. Oh, yeah. I completely agree, George. Doomsday looks better, but Eclipse is borderline better, I think, in Rainbow Foil. Dave, here. Hold on. This is a Doomsday one. The border is just better. The card itself is not like exceptionally better, but like it's just that shadow border that just really kind of gets you going, you know? So, it's really, yeah. Back in it. My apologies. I was trying to look for if I could have the rainbow foil. Yeah, the vestige is really nice. I think what's interesting is the vestige just looks good in foil, period. it works, guys. I think the radiant's kind of a similar thing. The light cards just work really well on cold foil. I think honestly the shadow cards really struggle with cold foiling and with I'm realizing I didn't even open up that pack. I'll have to come back around to that. It's probably like a Fable or something. I just like left a pack over here. Got sidetracked. Ooh, another Majestic. Hey, Nick. Nice, nice, dude. That's awesome. Nick getting into the community, George. You're going to have to help a brother out a little bit. Turn the music just a little bit. Just left this pack over here. Got distracted with the cold foil. Dimensional Gateway. Seeping Shadows into a Plow Through. All right. Yeah, we're just doing 2 cases tonight. I realized 3 cases is, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's not a little, to say the least. I think at this time of day, it's more of a struggle for me. Foil Belittle to a Merciful Retribution and another Seeping Shadows. Awesome, Nick. That's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to hearing, I just said awesome like 12 times, but I'm excited for you. Way to just dive in and do it, man. Are you playing Blitz or are you playing Constructed? Another foil blood tribute. Ironhide Gauntlet. Seek Horizon into a Herald of Judgment. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Nick, that'll be interesting, man. Let me let us know how that goes. I'm hoping we'll be back here next weekend, and would love to hear how your first games went. So, foil Take Flight. Ironhide Plate into a Dust Path. Double Dust Path. Alternate colors, though. It's been really interesting. So the WTR opened this week. I felt like the collation was off on that one. It's a bauble pack, guys. I feel like the collation is off, and I don't know if it's newly printed stuff or we're suspecting that it's just something that distribution might have sat on for a little bit. But both distributors delivered it to me, so I'm not sure what it is. We have a Dust Path, Pilgrimage, and an Out Muscle. George out here calling the shots. Just calling a library out of thin air. Just boom, library. Oh yeah, blood drop's really nice in cold foil. Another little belittle there. Foil. Convulsions into a trimmer. Really subtle box here. 2 majestics, nothing crazy. I mean, usually, George, that's the case, but I've realized consistently that's not the case. Yeah. Both distributors had drone in it. At least I think so. Yeah. Yeah, both of them had it. Always love the foiling there in the captain's call. So, well, no, they didn't stop printing drone. This is the thing is so there's a hypothesis. Oops, we have a Soul Harvest and Herald. There's a hypothesis that, or there's always a saying, you can have, you know, something that's high quality, something that's inexpensive, or you can have, I guess, 3 factors, 3 variables: money, time, and quality. And we have hypothesized, we being George, Louie, and I, that they wanted something that was reasonably costed, and they wanted it fast. Well, quality goes out the window typically whenever you can't always have all 3, and if you have all 3, then it's just a weird paradox. Or typically time goes out the window if you have quality and money. I mean, even throwing exponentially amounts of money, the more that you look at and pay attention to quality, the less time that the longer it takes to get it out. So, long story short, that's our current hypothesis is they decided to kind of cut some corners on quality and QC, and now we're seeing the outcomes of that. I'm wondering if this is WTR that made its way here after Monarch, or if it was already here before Monarch and like LSS was maybe like, hey, can you guys hold off? We don't really know. But there's clearly still banned cards in there, or a banned card in there. So there we go. Unhallowed Rites into a Tome of Divinity. And because you guys didn't buy the Majestic slots, these Majestics are all going to go on the store. So thank you for that. Oh, for sure, George. We really don't know, man. Can only make assumptions until they specify or clarify why certain things are the way they are. I think we can anticipate future boxes not having it. Pulping into Dimensional Crossroads. So, George, did you see I was repping our shirt, man? I really feel like I want to get... I don't think I look bad in red. I don't think red's my color. I need to get a white one, I think. I really like seeing Louis took a picture, a selfie of his with his May the Zoo Be With You white shirt. And it was popping. I was all about that. If you guys haven't listened to George's podcast, May the Zoo Be With You, on Louis' channel. Oh, thanks, George. So, you need to. I mean, you don't need to, but if you like to hear 3 idiots talk to each other, do it. It's almost like the 3 Stooges talking about flesh and blood. So, we have no idea what we're talking about, but it sounds like we do. So, it works. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's very fair. I think it's very fair, Richard. I think they could have been short-staffed too and just didn't have the people there to do the quality control they usually do. Yeah, I guess to pretend or act like you're dumb on television, you actually have to be quite intelligent, would be my hypothesis. And we don't really have that going for us. So, but somehow we've made it this far. Very chill box, guys. Usually this means at the end of it's going to have a library. I'm just saying. I'm just my experience, or it's either has a library or it's a dud. It's very black and white. It's not very gray when it comes to Monarch boxes. Either it's fire or it's not. I always get the Endless Maul confused. I always want to think it's a common, and that tells you I've not played enough Brute this set. That's what I'm saying, dude. Dave, I've just gone through a horrible case before of Monarch First, and boom, library. Just came out of nowhere. And it made up for all of it. But it happened to be like the last box in like the last handful of packs. Void Wrath, foil. Halo of Illumination, Valiant Thrust into a Battlefield Blitz. It's really interesting. So Richard Trump and Dave both have the same icon color, and I keep getting you guys confused. There you go. Oh, I got ahead of myself. Sorry, I didn't realize I thought I pulled a token out, and I apparently have not. Or sorry, I thought I'd already pulled a token. Ooh, there we go. I told you Eclipse looks really good in rainbow foil. Just like, look at it. Congrats, the legendary slot. Oh my gosh, look at it, guys. It legitimately looks like an Eclipse. I'm just saying. Wow. This is a good sign, too. Whoever has the L slot, I hope we pull you another legendary. We get you 2 legendaries tonight. Look at the stars popping. Beautiful legendary. Congrats. Rob, did you have the L slot? Can't remember. Oh, for sure, dude. I can't remember who had the L slot. But congrats. And it goes into a Mark of the Beast. Nice, Rob. Congrats, dude. I thought it might have been you. Let's pull you another legendary, man. Let's make it a 2L night. This might be a 2L box. I'm just saying. Or a case. Every single time I pull an Eclipse, usually there's a legendary with it. So I'm hopeful. Let's see what we can do for you, sir. Or it's 2 L's, or it's an L and a library. Foil Rouse of the Ancients. And I'm going to go ahead and mix all the Majestics together since they're mine. Ooh, and into an Exude Confidence. Finished off strong with a double Majestic pack. That's what I'm talking about. So really strong actually finish here. Finished off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Majestics in total. 6 non-foil, 1 foil. And an Eclipse. Told you, we're just easing into it, y'all. Oh, that's great, dude. Oh, man, Rob is just going to milk it tonight, I feel like. This is just my hypothesis, Rob. Hopefully I don't call it too soon. Go Majestic Mitch. Dude, Exude Confidence is just such a good card. I guess we can put those there. Yeah. Hold on. That calls for a sip of beer, guys. Cheers. Not drinking anything fancy tonight. Thought about drinking. I have a really good mango sour in my fridge. George is like, all right, I've done all I can. Hey, George, may the zoo be with you. Nick, that's a great question. I need to be more consistent with it. Yeah, you see how George finished that, guys? My dude. I need to figure out a consistent schedule. Case breaks are very new. This is only my 2nd time we've done this. I've only ever done singles up to this point. I only have Monarch right now, Unlimited, and WTR, so I can keep that going for a while. So, Nick, let me commit. I would love to have it done by Friday midday. Hey, Nick, are you in the North America Facebook group? If you are not, sorry guys, I wanted to focus there for a bit. I would strongly encourage you to join the North America Facebook group. Okay. I will post in there every time before I get started, or before, that's usually where I post. So, okay. So, well, that was the North America, that's not the marketplace group. That's the references group. There's another NA marketplace group, and that's where I post all of my sales. I mean, anything that's going on. I'm also posting them in the NA Discord. So, hey, Homer. So, alrighty. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the steam rolling here. And Nick, you can always message me, man, on Facebook, and I can always just ping you when it's up. So, morning, Mitch. Did I say good morning? Or are you just messing with me? Because I honestly don't know what I said. I'm only a beer in, so hopefully I didn't say good morning. Also, happy Father's Day to all the dudes out there, all the guys out there. Hope you guys have a great morning tomorrow. Guys, I got like super Had a little moment there. That border always gets me. Gets me every time. I'm just making sure, dude. I definitely have said good morning at like 5 p.m. So our brain just doesn't work as well as it should sometimes. So there's another blinding beam. 2 back to back. Ironhide, rise above to an ode to wrath. I touched that pack with like both hands. It was really weird how I did that. So Nick, the weird thing is with traditional products like I have on my store, you get notified when I go out of stock. Because I'm changing the titles and all the things of it every time because of the different days, it varies. I would like to say that next Friday lunchtime, I'll post up the slots. The hesitation I have there is it could be longer than that, but let's plan for next Friday at around lunchtime, noon CST. So I can do my lunch break during my next Friday. Let's plan for that. And if not, I'm sorry, but that'd probably be the best way. We have a Brandish to Consuming Aftermath and a Guardian of the Shadow Realm. Nice, Homer. So it's a hard one, guys. Sorry about that. Found out last week, by the way, that like half the viewers on my channel were my family. So that was really entertaining. Hopefully, I mean, all down for my family watching. They have no idea what I'm pulling. It's hilarious, actually. Beacon of Victory. Nice. Yeah, Homer checked in a few days later. So the things that usually go the fastest are the Majestic slot and the, yeah, he does. Homer, I haven't seen Fab Arsenal, though, do in a while. That's part of the reason I haven't done it is because I felt like he really always had like a solid heartbeat on the community. And he was constantly kind of fueling you guys with case breaks. And I don't feel like he's been doing that as of recent, but I could be wrong. So, got a Soul Shackle here. All right. Going into a Brandish. To a Herald of Ravages. Love how that little planet pops in the background there. Dimensional Gateway into a Seeping Shadows. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, he's a... Matthew's awesome. And he's kind of the guy... Both him and Deck Edge did case breaks for the longest time by Rarity. Another one was Phoenix Games out of Florida. And I haven't seen him in a while. Ooh, another Majestic. Tear Limb from Limb. Richard, I am planning on doing a case break of first. Kind of waiting for the market to figure out what they're doing with box prices, but I should probably just do it. I've never done a first case break. I mean, I've opened first edition Monarch, but I've never done one for sale. So I am semi-interested in that. I need to figure out if I'm going to do it by Rarity. We could do it by box. We could do it. I mean, it just kind of depends. What do you guys think would work the best? Oh, nice, Nick. If you guys were to do a first break, how would you guys want to do it? I mean, I know like other Unseals does it by packs usually. I love the Majestic slot. Vexing Malice. Stubby Hammers into a Convulsions, into a Shadow of Blasphemeth. Yeah, I really struggle with it. I feel like it's really hard, right? Like if you're a Brute player, like I think like having the Brute slot would be really interesting. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's hard, dude. I think that's the hard thing with WTR and ARC right now is, you know, it can be hit or miss in some ways. Foil Tear Limb from Limb. Yeah, Dave, I think the hard thing I have with buy a pack is like it's really hit or miss versus if you buy a rarity slot, like you're going to hit something. I guess it increases your chances. And that's ultimately what I want to do is I want this to be the most fair experience as possible. So I don't have anything against the other types. It's just, are you wanting to gamble or are you wanting to kind of like grow your collection? Foil Minnowism. Seeping Shadows into a Prismatic Shield. Oof. Yeah, that would... I feel like WTR and ARC actually have pretty consistent pull rates for legendaries. Somehow we didn't pull one last week, which is really odd to me. But they typically do really well. Howl of the Beyond into the Endless Maw. Yeah, draw step. The guy who runs that, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He seems like a really good dude, too. So, all right, rally the rear guard to a Tremor and a Battlefield Blitz. Couldn't speak there for some reason. I don't think the legendary is a gamble. It's a 1.2 chance that you get something of value, right? So, out of the case, you're actually, it's over one, like it's almost, it's an odd thing. If collation wasn't as off, I would say that you'd be good to go. So it's the collation that I feel like makes it more of a gamble because of the way that boxes feel out of whack right now. So Lunar Tide Plunderer, Ode to Wrath, and then Unhallowed Rites. Yeah, I would say if I had better pull rates last week, it probably would have been a no-brainer. Ooh, nice little soul food there. Back in the day, though, Nick, I would only ever buy the Majestic slot, personally. And common cold foils were really, really good slots, too. Yeah. Oh, no, Nick, for sure, dude. Yeah, well, we pulled an Eclipse, John. We pulled an Eclipse for that legendary slot. Beautiful card. So, no Doomsday. I had somebody I was playing a game against Levia this week, and they pulled a Doomsday up on me. Little Stony Wutenhag. Felt real bad, dude. That card is... Both of those cards are just brutal. I've had an Eclipse and Doomsday pulled on me. Nice. That was John, wasn't it? Yeah, 100%, dude. So, yeah, John about wrecked my face. I think he had me, too. He got a little cocky. Ooh, beautiful invert existence here. I would say he got cocky, but he definitely... What? You were just trying to, like, round it out and finish it. Like, you had it, dude. You were so close. So, you were smoking me all game, dude. So, Levia is not forgiving whatsoever, or Levia. What? I know that somebody's told me how to pronounce her name, and I've already forgotten it. But, yeah, the art's so good on that one. Time Skippers, Hell from the Beyond into a Phantasmaclasm, or as I like to term it, Fancy Pants. I think the Majestic slot's been pretty nice with this one. So... All right. Hungering Slaughter Beast to a Time Skippers, Invigorating Light, and a Vexing Malice. Last pack magic. Let's see what we got here. We haven't gotten our... I don't know if you guys have realized this. No common equipments yet. Rainbow foil equipments. And this is another thing that's pretty symptomatic of this set. God, it did it to me again, guys. You just get like right there, and it's just like... You get excited, and then you realize it's the wrong... You realize it's the wrong orientation. Unhallowed Rites into a Herald of Triumph. I mean, you're welcome to spec on it, man. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I don't know if this is what you're alluding to, Richard, but a large brick and mortar / online store picked up. this. Give me 1 second, guys. Where did that go? Give me 1 minute. Large brick and mortar store, aka Channel Fireball, started picking up loads of majestic non-foils for crew. We don't really know why. Especially since we know like crew is just around the corner, and I don't see non-foil majestics holding quite as well. So I'm not sure why they did that. Make sure to protect my man Rob there. All right. I mean, I would think that too, Nick, but sometimes it actually solidifies prices in a weird way. I'll just say this. I don't feel like, for the first time ever, I feel like Flesh and Blood is operating as a average TCG, like as one of the top 3, right? Like starts out high and then prices decline over time for sets. And then certain cards like keep their stability, you know, E-Strikes, CCs, Command & Conquerors, Art of War. There's certain cards that kind of hold their own over time. And I haven't really felt that. So, oh, Rob. Yeah, dude. 100%, man. If it's not going in your chain deck, you're doing it wrong, personally. So, just got to make sure it makes it to you in good condition. I don't care what you do with it. You could catch it on fire and start a fire with it afterwards. I mean, it'd be a little sad, but it's your card, man. Got to take care of it. Oh, Nick, Monarch Unlimited and First Edition are super, but that's because that they released them back to back, and I think that's what's unique. We also know that the crew print run was of a certain size. Wait, don't we? Or was that just that was just WTR and ARC, wasn't it? Or did they also announce the? I thought they also did the print runs. Nice little tear limb from limb here. I'm having a brain fart, but I'm pretty sure that they announced the print run numbers for crew first as well. So, yeah, Dave. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The only hesitation I think I have is, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, and we're back. All right, little foil anti there. Into a glisten and consuming aftermath. Yeah, so we know the print run numbers. We don't know the print run numbers of Monarch, and the market is exceptionally flooded right now. The prices are dropping ironically, and Unlimited hasn't even released yet, but prices are dropping all over the market. So the market is exceptionally soft right now. Foil glisten. Double Phantasmify. It's a good sign, right? It's actually kind of ironic, you know, because like Phantasm is. Anyways. Yeah. I think the thing, Nick, that's hard is I feel like that card should be 250, but I feel like there needs to be that same card that is printed in such a way that reduces its value and makes it approachable, right? There should be like the nice collectible or the nice version of that card. And then just the vanilla. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, foil ebb and fold. Beautiful card there. Finally got our common rainbow foil equipment. Double ebb and fold. I think the other thing too is you don't need that card to have a competitive deck. And I think that's the interesting thing. John was playing with cards that, I mean, he didn't have, you know, crazy cards in his deck. He had Majestics and other things. But ultimately, it's, you know, how you structure your deck, how you play around those combinations of cards that really make your deck powerful. Sure, it can be optimized better. But the way I like to compare it to is you have people who have road bikes. And you have some people, look at that. It's so funny how those are so close together. You have some people who have road bikes, and on like the amateur level and even like pro-am, it's not really until you like getting like the high tier of Pro-Am that you really start to go, I need to shave off a few ounces here and there. And that makes you just an inch more competitive. And I look at actually Flesh and Blood in kind of a similar way. You can be on a road bike and totally smoke a dude who has like a $5,000 bike, and you have like a, you know, I know it's not an exact comparison, but you have, you know, $100 bike or $500 bike, right? Hey, Nick, you can have nice things, dude. You're an adult. I'm going to assume you're an adult. But, Richard, yeah, they're supposed to be, but for Monarch Unlimited, the collation is exceptionally off. I have some boxes that have 3 rainbow foil commons, and I have some that have 0. So I'm hoping by the end of this box it levels out. But foil Ghostly Visit, Dimensional Gateway into a Battlefield Blitz. But I'm hoping it balances out. Usually I get anywhere between 3 to 4 to 5 to 2 to 0. It's so all over the place. So I think all I'm trying to say, Nick, is you can have nice things if that's what you like, man. And if you like to have a crazy competitive deck, I don't want a $200 card, though, to scare, Nourishing Emptiness, to scare somebody away from playing the game. Because the game is so much better than $200 cards. That's why I love playing it. I played just with commons, no majestics, few rares for the longest time. And I had a blast. And like that was enough for me to go, I want to support this game. And I want people to get access to cards that I can't afford. So, I mean, that's what makes this game so good, is that lower rarity cards have a lot of clout and value within the meta, within the game. Yeah. It is nice to have nice things, though, and to have things that work really well within a deck. So, I get it, dude. Yeah, look. Dreamweavers. Yeah. I'm Rob, that's like my biggest thing, is I'm concerned that people see the price tag of cards that are, you know, meta, and they're going, oh god, to build a competitive deck, I'm gonna have to spend $1,000 or $500. So yeah, that is kind of concerning. I hate it. So yeah, the Dreamweavers and Ebonfold, we pretty much pulled, I think, the best common. I guess there's one more, the Halo would be really great to pull. But yeah, you really don't need those cards. I mean, if you're garbage like me, it helps. I'm awful at the game. But, ooh, nice little Beacon of Victory. But you can open those in packs. You can do case breaks like this, where hopefully you can get them at a lower barrier of entry. And slowly build your collection and have more fun. But I think having the cards just adds value to the game state. I don't think it really like dramatically changes anything. I can't tell you how many times I've missed my tunic counter and I'm like, oh, having an extra resource actually would have not done that much for me this turn. So that is true too, Dave. Like that Skull Cap and the Tunic are both cards that are generic. What's going to get interesting is with different talent cards, you know, light or shadow oriented cards. Rally the Rearguard, Consuming Aftermath, and let's see here, Deep Rooted Evil. Yeah, for sure, Nick. For sure. Dave's pretty much spot on there. So, and it sounds like, Nick, you might have gotten it. It does sound like you picked it up this week, but I would say you can get it through other means too, through like case breaks and stuff like that. So, Unworldly Bellow to a Halo of Illumination, Plow Through, and Vexing Malice. Gonna tail in the end here of box 3. That's true, Nick. Though throwing Eclipse in there is a lot of fun. Foil Ghostly Visit, Stubby Hammers, Prismatic Shield into a Pulping. Guys, I love just reading y'all's chat while we hang out. You guys have a really good chat going on. Thanks for hanging on the channel and contributing and adding value. Greatly appreciate it. Also, like playing draft helps a lot too, because you can just randomly get really good pulls off a draft. Dimensional gateway into an unhallowed rites and a hatchet of mind. All right. Let's see here. We have another unworldly bellow. It's funny. It's like ghostly visit, unworldly bellow, ghostly visit, unworldly bellow. Very fascinating. Pulping into another unhallowed rites. I feel like there's a lot of repetition in this. I'm really actually curious here. Like, look. Oh, I guess it's not as frequently as I thought. Weird. So. Oh, dude. Nick, 100% do it, man. Sealed is so much fun. There were a lot of people that were at ours, too. There's a really good video that was made by... that's been made by a few people, but there's a lot of great sealed content out there, especially with Monarch. I even think Fab TCG have a few videos of like, okay, you have a pack, which card do you pick out of this? Like, what, you know, how do you build your deck kind of thing? So there's a lot of great content out there. I think it's like what? How much is the event, Nick? Is it like 30 bucks, 60 bucks maybe? Paying like 10 bucks a pack. Max. Or 5. So, is that right? Right math? 6 times 5 would be 30. So, just, yeah, dude, 100% do that. Even if you feel like a complete idiot and you have no idea what you're doing and you lose every single game, you're going to still have fun. And I think that's the other thing. I lose in this game all the time, and I have a blast. And sealed is super balanced. It's gonna take you a little while to build your deck, but there's great YouTube resources out there too. So I would strongly encourage you to go, man. For $30, you're paying $5 a pack. Those packs are definitely worth more than that. And you can pull great cards. All those cards you get to keep regardless if you use them. Ooh, beautiful exude confidence here. That's it, Dave. Dave's sitting at spot on. Excuse my burp there, guys. Would strongly encourage you to go, dude. You won't regret it. Nick, did you say you're out like in California, or is that just my imagination that was telling me that? Or what? Who's the game store that's putting it on? Woo! Man, if you guys got that foil majestic slot, you could have had a Hexagore foil. Instead, I'll take it. That's fine. Oh, Georgia. Nice, Nick. Yeah, dude, for sure go. 100%. I don't know why I thought you were in California. Sorry about that. Man. Finish off with the last pack magic there? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're here for. We're also catching up on our foils on this one. We now have 2 common equipments, foil equipments. And we're heading to the last box, and I'm feeling good, Rob. I hope you're feeling good. Do we need to do the Fable chant for Rob, guys? Worst case scenario, I think Rob bought both the Fable and the legendary slot. Pull 2 legendaries. I think you break even. Maybe do a little bit better. Pull a Fable, and you're on top of the world, dude. Cheers, guys. Let's finish it off strong. Got a nice little box here that's just been waiting for us. Ooh, into a foil Phantasmaclasm. Parable of Humility and a Valiant Thrust. Oh, did you just get the legendary slot? Alright, well then we'll have to do you good then. I know, maybe we can just pull a Fable and a legendary in the same box. That'd be cool. I'd be totally down for that. Nice. Love it, Rob. Love it. And Dave, to give context, or I guess I'm just making an assumption, 3 people's not a lot, is what he's saying. I think Dave's trying to say, 3D bags is pretty small in comparison to other communities.
No, Rob, I love it, man. I love the, hey, let's, let's everybody get a little piece of something tonight. So, at a bare minimum, you've broken even tonight, sir. So, give or take a few dollars. Valiant Thrust into a Howl of the Beyond. The mythic slot for Monarch is insane. You, on average, get, at a bare minimum, you usually get 24 Majestics. So, it doesn't include foil Majestics, mind you. But, oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome. I can't get my wife to play at all. So, nice to have Mr. Flesh and Bones in here. Welcome, sir. Good to see you, Jordan. Soul Reaping into Beast Hulk. Are you talking about, Dave, you talking about the weapons or the foil, the rainbow foil equipments? Like the commons? Nice little Herald of Triumph here. Time Skippers into an Unhallowed Rites and Captain's Call. Ah, I have a lot up right now, dude. I mean, you just go under shop or cards or singles, Monarch Unlimited, and then there's a, I think an equipments button on the side, filter on the side. Hopefully it's working as expected. There's also a common and a foil, so you should be able to pull those out quite quickly. Ooh, nice little Spill Blood here. Oh, man. Yeah, Jordan, I'm planning on doing a little teaser here. Would you guys like to see the playmat that Dave worked on? It's going to be in Photoshop, so I'm going to have to, I might need to export it real quick as a TIFF or JPEG so we can see it in its glory. Oh, yeah, dude. So give you guys a little background. The Midtown Merchant, I went one day. I really enjoy the lore, the lore, the lore of metrics. And when I was looking to kind of figure out what to name my store, I really just enjoyed, that lore. I really liked Mechanologist. Mechanologist at the time was just crushing it. Dimensional Gateway and a Outmuscle. Dave, did you just send me the picture? Just staying on top of it. I don't want it through Facebook Messenger though, dude, because they compress our images. I want it like unadulterated, not touched, not compressed, just it in its full high resolution glory. But long story short, in the lore of metrics on FabTCG's website, that's fair, Dave. That's fair. I just want to show all the good bits. There is a place called the Midtown Markets, and that's where we get the phrase, you can find anything and everything at the right price. It's also a little sketchy. It's in the, kind of in the depths of the city. It's not at the bottom of it, but like you're in it. You're in the city. There's a lot going on. There's also, I know Dave can say it off the top of his head because he's probably read it more recently. But in that lore, there's also kind of a police force that's a little aggressive, maybe a little too strong. Nice, Rick. Yeah, Rick, I'm not worried about giving away your comments. I have comments on the site though right now that I can go ahead and give away. Or sell, I guess, would be a better word. So long story short, Midtown Markets, that's where we got the Midtown Merchant. Playing off alliteration, my name's Mitch the Midtown Merchant, that whole kind of spiel. And that's kind of how it kind of came about. Come earlier this year, reached out to some illustrators and ended up putting a post in the reference group. Dave reached out to me, started a relationship. He's the one that's done the artwork on my website so far. Created Mr. M, which is kind of personified after me. Did a really great job with that. And I also wanted a landscape piece that I could have, just for reference, but I'm wanting to do different variations of this landscape piece by different artists in the future. Dave's the first one to really kind of give it a try, and he just absolutely crushed it. It's very, how do I say, Nightlife inspired. If you guys have ever seen Richard, I've never been to Joe Exotic Zoo, and the feds just like took all the animals. But all this to be said, I'm going on a huge rant. I'm getting really distracted. We're not opening anything that's absolutely crushing, so it's good. It is very nice. If you guys have seen like Japanese there's one of my favorite photographers. He does like nightlife photos of Japan. I can't think of the word right now. What would you say, Dave, the style of the art is? It's inspired by, like, if you guys have seen the Victronics Model I, it looks kind of like that artwork. I can't think of the style of it. I'm completely blanking on it. Cyberpunk. God, thank you. Very cyberpunk, heavily inspired by cyberpunk stuff. So it's a nightlife photo of the Midtown Merchant. Ooh, Rouse the Ancients. And it looks sick. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. There's a lot of detail that Dave put into it. And I'm just really excited. I'll be doing pre-orders for it here very soon. I'm planning on releasing the playmat and pre-orders for it either tomorrow or Monday. The first run will be limited to about 50 mats. So I'm going to do mats with zones and no zones. So pick your poison. And they'll take about a month to get printed, shipped to me, and for me to ship out. But it's a cyberpunk kind of inspired mat with the lore of metrics involved. And kind of my story as a centerpiece. So for those who are needing a mat, hopefully... Ooh, another weapon. We have a Dread Scythe. Do that. So, really excited to get it, though, out in the market. Really, yeah, just proud to have it. I don't know how else to say it. Richard, it's not out for pre-order yet. It'll be on pre-order this weekend or Monday of next week. So, hold on to your butts. It's coming. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up, and you guys are going to get a first look tonight on the stream before everybody else sees it, either tomorrow or Monday. So I went on a really long rant there, came back around. It's really hard multitasking and opening packs and trying to talk about this at the same time. And this, I don't know if y'all realize, this box is not great. So it's partly why I'm talking a lot too. I'm trying to think here. Maybe it's better than I realized, because we're already 6 Majestics in. I'm just too busy talking. Story of my life. I'm not intentionally trying to put cards off screen over. I'm so used to opening packs off screen and then putting it in front of here. So I will put them back in front of you, Homer. I don't want you to feel like I can't be trusted. It's not normal for me to... This is all a new experience for me. So. Beautiful Eclipse Existence there. Ooh, a nice little Luminaris. Yeah, for reference, Homer bought all the commons. Homer, it was my first... So I actually have some BCW boxes, but they're 800 count. And they're just like 100 shy of having all the commons sent. So I'm going to be completely transparent. I modified my initial shipping strategy and just kind of shipped it the way I did. Did that work for you? Feel free to message me like any improvements or ways I could have done that better. We can also work out another shipping method to this time around. So would love to hear your input as I'm still kind of dialing it in. Ooh. All right. This is our last pack. Is this a rainbow foil common or is this something else? Is this a carrying husk? What do y'all think? It's definitely a rainbow foil something. You think it's a husk? What do you think, Rob? Last pack magic. What do you want it to be, my dude? Let's see. Oh, yes. Congrats, dude. Double legendary case. Congrats. That last pack magic. And to be completely transparent, I've opened so many boxes of Monarch Unlimited. This is my first Husk. I'm not even kidding. Opened every single legendary other than this one. What a great finish. I was all over the place on that box, guys. So I appreciate you sticking with me. Congrats, man. What a great finish for somebody who's completely all over the place and not really as focused as I probably should have been. I got really excited about my mat. Dave got me all hyped up over there. Congrats everybody. Congrats Rob. Way to crush it, dude. Way to lock it in. So Rob locked it in with the Carrying Husk and the Eclipse. It's all right, Dave. You just did a really good job. Rick, I wish we had more common or rainbow foil commons for you, man, but you have two beautiful ones right here and have a beautiful stack here of rainbow foil commons that I'll be packing up for you nicely. I believe you said, Rick, that you grabbed these. And yeah, it's going to look really good. Well, Husk is also a great card, a really great card right now within Blitz. It's not broken, but it's exceptionally good. So, yeah, I thought Rick, you grabbed the foil slot. So, alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get some of this organized. Just give me one hot minute. Make sure everybody's set up for success here. And I'm gonna pull up the map for us, and we can kind of take a look and see all the sweet little contents within. Y'all just give me a hot minute. Let's do that. Thanks, Dave, for sending that over. Appreciate you, sir. All right. Oh, that's not what we want. Excuse me. Ah, that's what I want. Download. All right. All right. So, I'm going to share my screen. Leave this here. All right, let me open up this window real quick. I feel like I need to put on some different music too. Just saying. Let's see here. I'm actually just going to add in this as an image, and we'll see how this goes. This could be horrible, so, but this should be sufficient. All right. All right. Y'all, we're doing it live. All right. I'll also love how Dave did his signature here. So let's see how that works. All right. So here it is in all of its glory. It is awesome. I mean, so good. If you kind of, I wish I could maybe zoom in here a little bit. It's not, I almost wish here, while you guys are looking at it like this, I'm going to open this up and find it actually another way of me sharing it. Give me just a 1 minute. I mean, he just crushed it, guys. All right. Do a window capture. All right, let me see if I can hide this real quick. Oh, weird. I'm surprised it's not opening it up. All right, I'll turn this back on. Just give me 1 minute. So I was wondering, you guys, this is just a teaser. So, but there are loads of little Easter eggs in here, and it's, I mean, there's just so many cool little pieces. So, this is actually a little buy list machine. So if you're able to like to zoom in, it's really cool. I just love the reflections of the light. The detail in here is just exceptionally good. And he kind of kept saying like, oh, okay, Dave, that's good to know. So Dave put a lot of Easter eggs in here. I haven't even had a chance to go through and check them all out yet. But Dave just crushed it with the neon, the reflection, the reflective lights, the ray tracing, if you will. That's the hot term the last 2 years. And the amount of detail that just went into this is really, really good. So I don't know how else to say it other than that, like, he just knocked out of the park. So really appreciate all of his time and work on it. And really looking forward to having that on my table while I'm opening packs for you guys. And also just giving you guys playmats that you can use in your shop that you're excited to use. So, yeah. So I basically told Dave, I have a janky little shop. For all those who don't know, it's right out of my office. I don't have enough. Yo, foil would be insane, Dave. I'll see what I can do, but foil mat would be insane. So, but I'm looking forward to getting these in y'all's hands. I'm working on getting an order placed on Monday. And so I'm probably going to hold off on doing pre-orders until then, but I might even go ahead and get a product up on the store so you guys can be notified when it goes live. And you can just sign up for that. So, but yeah, we'll have one with the spaces, and then we'll have one that doesn't have that. That's just straight up the artwork. So, if y'all want one, I think I'm going to price them right around where Louis is. I don't think Louis bundles in shipping, but I think mine'll be like 30, 32 shipped. So I know, Dave, I know. And Mexico is actually just a state away from me. I don't know if you know how close that is. So I'll have to go take a look. I'm not sure how they would do that or if I'd have to mask out certain foil areas, but this would be insane in foil. So I don't want to wait too much longer. It's 10 o'clock, at least here in Central Standard Time. Dave, thanks for crushing it, dude, and all your hard work. Entire mat foiled, just all in. And one thing I didn't do that I wanted to start doing, I'm going to start doing kind of a best card slideshow. So let me see if I can add that in real quick. Because I do want people, when they're coming in, they can kind of see. 1 minute. They can see what cards we pulled. So just give me 1 minute. We have card 187 here. And then one more. Files. 190. All right, cool. So it's my little card slider, if you will. So if people are like, oh, have you pulled anything good? I can just look at the bottom of the screen. Awesome. Let's keep it going. Oh, yeah, dude. I feel like if we do a foiled mat, though, they're going to have to be super exclusive. Limited edition. You know, everybody wants to know that there's one of, like, 10. And they'll pay, exceptional amount of money for it. So, sorry, I'm realizing, per Homer, I'm opening this up off screen, and I need to be transparent with you all. So, I'm not used to being hyper transparent. Rick, here's your fabled case, hopefully. Lots of 9s again. It's always a great sign, I feel like. Yeah. So we have 4 case fresh boxes here. Going right in here. Oof. Gonna show them to you real quick before taking them off screen. And opening up our first box. For all those in the WTR case break, good luck. Godspeed. Did I say Homer? I honestly meant, well, Rick, I know, Homer, I know they're not your cards, but you called me out on Monarch, so I got to keep, got to stay accountable here. And now I have to remember, Dave, let me do it for you. All right. All right. Good luck, everybody out there. Gonna tighten up the view here, and we're gonna get into cracking some packs. Homer, I'm multitasking so much mentally right now. I love your sarcasm, dude. It's like it's just going right through me. So, and I have to remind myself of how to open up these packs. Warriors Valor. Look, drum box. Just saying, you got a lovely piece of history here. If you got the rare slot or rare foils. So, Homer, that is all I need is here. Thank you. He knows how to say just the right thing at the right time. Right into a snatch and a foil nimblism. These I'm going to be able to kind of go through a little bit faster. If you guys want me to slow down, I'm happy to. Or if you want to see, for those who have the common slot, if you'd like to see kind of the back end of the pack, let me know. I'm happy to kind of slow down for you. Have our first rare foil, our blue Fluster Fist. So, but a lot of us have seen these WTR cards. So, Dave, I've never pulled a barcode actually, not knowingly. Hell, I could have probably given it away in some bulk, but it's usually in the foil slot if I understand correctly. Ooh, our Force Majestic into a Whelming Gust Wave. Get a nice little sleeve for that beauty. I've never pulled one. Hey, what up, Corey? It's nice to see another face tenor out there. Was that Cody or Corey? Forgive me, Corey. I don't remember. Pretty sure you were digging phase 10 though, if I remember correctly. If you guys never played phase 10, you're missing out in the RNG life. I'm just saying. Foil Warriors Valor. Ooh, it's a little guitar lift. Yeah, this guy gets it. Corey gets it. It's totally like, it's one of my favorite drinking games. Like, you can just drink and have fun and not have to think about it and just hang out. So, got our first super, a nice little sand sketch plan there into a foil sharpened steel. So, it's the best. All right. Corey, way to bring it back. You're right. It's so true. Because they know how to, like, they're like, oh yeah, I just have to collect these things or do this thing. The rules are quite straightforward. And I think that's kind of why Louis was dunking on me. He's like, it's just a stupid game. It's so simple. I'm like, yeah, it is. But you can take it seriously. Got an energy potion into another sand sketch plan. Hopefully these people like Brood out here. To a foil Awakening Bellow. This beat's doing it for me, dude. Corey, though, you're right. It's a really good game. It's really straightforward, but I think it actually does require some sense of skill. I think you can get better at the game for sure. Staunch Response into a Fluster Fist and a Raging Onslaught. Pardon me while I jam out just a little bit. This beat's doing it for me. This is the kind of jams that I need. Another drone into a Flick Flack and a Scour the Battlescape. Other thing I'm excited about that mat, it's a little bit darker, so it makes the cards really stand out well. So, Sigil into a Remembrance, most excellent, into a Demolition Crew. We have a Quicken. Let's see here. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Helm of the Ice and Speak. Cards are just sliding out. Another drone. Man, we were just crushing it here. Oh yeah, Corey. I've absolutely tilted people before. Like I've skipped somebody who was in second to last place. I was in last place. I was like, you're going down with me. I'm sorry. Like, we're doing this together. And then a little weird wounding blow double there. Sigil of Solace into a Blackout Kick and an Iron Song response. Oh, the song ended. I was hoping it would still keep going. Yeah, if you guys haven't played Phase 10, not an exceptionally hard game, but it's like an upgraded. It's not like Uno, but it's upgraded. It's a tier above, in my opinion. There's some tilt-worthy stuff people can do. Look at that, double nimblism. Have we been doing these with all the packs where like it starts off with a double? Flick Flack, Raging Beatdown into a Sigil. So. Let's see here. Ooh, George is not here. He is sleeping. Poor old man goes to bed so early. I think I go to bed after him and I wake up before him right now, thanks to children. Open the center. But I don't know how many he has. I would say that Kickstarter box is probably... Oh, yeah, for sure. But, Richard, I would definitely say that long haul wise, Kickstarter boxes will probably... Well, that's a hard thing. Because you could probably buy first edition boxes a lot cheaper. Nice little Magunji release into a pack hunt. First edition boxes, the thing that's interesting, they call them first edition boxes, but like first edition doesn't matter if there's no alternative product, right? Are they going to have first edition, second edition, unlimited? Like, we don't really understand where things are going to go. I do know that the game is highly popular in terms of traction right now. Ooh, got our first equipment there. Little Iron Rot Helm. I do know that the game is doing really well in terms of traction, and I'm curious to see how it continues to grow in terms of excitement. I'm not sure when we're going to do it, but I think Louis and I are going to grab a MetaZoo game here soon and kind of get a feel for it. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that, Richard. I'm still really new to the zoo. I'm still gaining traction. Maybe somebody else in the chat can get a feel. There's also a really solid Discord group that you can probably dive into, and they would give you lots of context. They're exceptionally friendly. So I think we've pulled our Majestics. We do have maybe a foil Majestic hiding in here. Maybe a super. Maybe a legendary. But I think a lot of the heat has been pulled out of these packs. We've gotten our equipment out of the box. We definitely have another, I think we have some foil supers on the horizon. Our strapping there, Blackout Kick, Fluster Fist into a Scour the Battlescape. So my daughter was opening these packs the other day with me. She's 4. She's gotten pretty good at opening packs. I'm pretty proud, actually, how she's capable of doing it now. There it is, Foil Route. I was surprised. I updated my WTR pricing recently. This card's gone up. It's not just like a $2 card anymore. I think it's actually $4 at this point. So we're going to move those over. We'll get our foil supers up there. So, super cool. Yeah, that's right. Oh, damn. Foil Route. Yeah. Hate that card with my own, like, just despise it. Another drone into an energy potion and a primeval bellow. Did you get the foil route slot, my man? Hate the card, you know, but love to play it kind of thing. Like, hate the game, love, or hate the player. What? I think most people do. How do you guys play around route? Because you have to defend, right? You're going to die. You defend. It actually didn't sell out. So reach out to me after this. Before I started the stream, I went ahead and killed it. Ooh, a foil snatch. Red snatch, mind you. Great card. Into a crippling crush. This is actually a 3 majestic case. Or a box, my bad. Into a foil snatch. Nice. That's a great card. And it's really interesting to actually see how that card's being utilized in the meta right now. So, My daughter loves to kill me with her out. I absolutely hate going against that card. So. All right. Coming into box 2, guys. Let's keep it up. Start off really strong here. 3 Majestics. Oh, throwing over common equipments. We have a Snatch into a Sigil and a Whelming Gust Wave. I gave the Katsu, the deck that won the Calling Constructed event. Side event. Didn't win the Calling, won the side event. Correction. And the gentleman who piloted that deck is a lot better at Katsu than I am. I mean, I did awful. And the only reason I won is because Levia killed herself on accident trying to kill me. And yeah. I should say the only reason that deck kept me alive was because it has an insane number of defense reactions. And that's pretty much it. So, is this a bobble pack? It is. Nice little bobble pack here. All right. Staunch Response, Warrior's Valor into a Blackout Kick. I was really impressed. He pulled off a Doomsday. That card hurts. Summoning the Soul Reaper is just, I think that's what it's called, is brutal. I remember seeing that card and I was like, ooh, nice little Steelblade Supremacy here. I remember seeing that card and like, oh, no way. Card's not going to kill it. I'm actually realizing I did close the Foil Super, I think. I actually think I forgot to turn that one off. Maybe somebody bought it already? The Foil Super slot? I would be able to tell you usually, but I don't have my phone with me right now. And so I forgot to actually turn off the case break before that. Somebody might have bought that slot though. I'm just having an epiphany. Sorry guys, give me 1 minute. Let's see here. Yeah, it actually looks like somebody bought the Foil Super slot already. No, Foil Supers are still in. So if you want to go grab it, dude, go for it. I'm going to kill the Foil Rares, though. But whoever wanted, I think that was Dad and Daughter TCG, you can go grab the Foil Super slot real quick. I'll let you go snag it. Hey, appreciate you, Hummer. Have fun, dude. Have a good night, man. All right, we got a Fluster Fist to an Overpower. Woo! To a Foil Time Snap Potion. Peace, dude. All right, nice. I love the foil potions, man. They're so good. Let's see, Overpower into a Breakneck Battery into a Scour of the Battlescape. All right, we have a Helm, Flick Flack to a Cranial Crush. I always think that is not a super. Nice. All right. Got the purchase there, Mr. Dad and Daughter TCG. I think he purchased it. Nice. We have Iron Rot Legs, another drone into Blessing and Deliverance, and a Surging Strike. All right. What am I doing with my life here? Let me tighten this up just a little bit. There we go. Keep it nice and tidy. All right. About halfway through box number 2 here. We have a Steelblade Shunt. Ooh, into a Blackout Kick and this beautiful foil Blood Rush Bellow. Congrats on them. It's a great card. Must have for the brute player out there. It's actually a really nice. You have 2 blood. You can't really tell. You have 2 Blood Rush Bellows though, so you might have a playset by the time we're done. So, all right. Snapdragon, disable, time snap. This is one of my favorite foils of the set. The foil sink below. Just gorgeous artwork. All right. It's gorgeous. All right, let's see here. We have an iron plate, fluster fist into an energy potion, and a foil overpower. This is actually what I do whenever it's just me. I'm going to move around some bulk, guys. Just give me 1 minute. It's just me opening packs. I have this light on usually, so this is like my desk lamp, even though it's a studio light. All right. All right. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get that romping club going. Uh-oh. Might have alluded too much coming. I think we might have a foil common on the horizon. Forge. And we do. Nice, beautiful iron rot gauntlet here. Can maybe have a full iron rot set by the time we're done. For those who have, I'm realizing the iron rots are getting lost over here. Let me see if I can slide that down just a little bit. Looks great on camera, but my overlay is kind of crushing it a little bit. So, let me see. Really, it's more my pack placement's what's killing me here. There we go. I'll slide that back over. We've got to save room for our legendaries and fables. All right. Warrior's Valor into a Steelblade Shunt and a Slogism. It's finally cooling off my office. It's been pretty hot here lately. All right, Barkbone Strapping, Overpower into a Red Snatch and a Stonewall Confidence. About halfway through box number 2 here, officially. Oh, got a little extra pack hanging around. Disable into a Sigil and a red foil head jab. Oh, can't forget our token. Good to know, man. Yeah, I was telling Nick. Nick was on the stream earlier, and he was saying how he was like, "Hey, when are you gonna do this?" So I can just snag, get a chance. I think I'm gonna try doing it consistently at noon on Friday next week, and we can kind of create that consistency, where you can just anticipate around lunchtime CST, on a weekly basis, on a rolling weekly basis. For the time being, unless I happen to get ARC this week, it'll likely just be WTR. Yeah, there's Nick. It'll be WTR and Monarch. But I'll commit to that this week. And ooh, nice little foil Forge for War there. Get a sleeve. I'm trying to find. Let me see. I'm really struggling with the way to present. There we go. That light is just crushing it. So that way everybody can just anticipate when slots open and you can try and snag the slot that you want. Foil Sigil. Wrong slot. There we go. Finish off that right side of the box here. Let's see what there is. We're still looking for, at a bare minimum, a legendary or a fable here. We'll love one of each if the box case wants to put out for us. But right now, let's see here. Working with 5 Majestics. Definitely due for another Majestic. We had a 3 Majestic box on the last one. We hit a Rainbow Foil Majestic this box. Barraging Beatdown, Blessing and Deliverance into a Surging Strike. 2 more packs, box number 2. Iron Rot Legs, we have a Blessing and Deliverance into a Savage Feast and a Nature's Path Pilgrimage. Last pack magic. Let's see what we have. Disable breakneck battery into an overpower. So finishing off with a nice little foil rare there. That box was actually pretty great for the Majestic slot. Had 2 Majestics, 1 foil, 1 non-foil. The supers are really interesting. I'm not sure where they're at. I feel really bad because Dad and Daughter D&D just bought them. So we might have to have a chat after this if you get a whopping 2 supers. That's insane. But that's usually a guaranteed slot for supers. So looks like we are going to see maybe a super here in a minute. We have a drone, a Flusterfist. There we go. Foil showtime. The boxes of late have just been, it really makes case break by rarity really challenging, and so it makes me want to start doing it by class. If it's going to be that, I guess, sporadic. So, but you did just snag a nice little foil showtime, so maybe it'll make it up for you. So, all right. Sorry guys, got a little ahead of myself there. Blessing and Deliverance into another super. We have an Iron Song Determination. Let me see here. Foil Savage Feast. All right. Goliath Gauntlet into a Breakneck Battery. Ooh! Double foil Majestic box into a Toma Fendal foil. Congrats on Majestic slot. 2 foil Majestics in the Majestic slot. Congrats. Solid pull. I think it's roughly a $30, $40 card. So maybe it's 20 or 40. It's in that ballpark. I just run a single store. I don't really... WTR prices, I feel like, have been changing drastically. It used to be a $40 card. I believe it's in the 20s now. And we have a foil Goliath Gauntlet here. A common foil slot's getting some love too tonight. There we go. So 3 common equipment foils. Way better than our Monarch box for sure. Man, I keep getting ahead of myself, guys. Apologies. We have a Disable into a Time Snap and an Unmovable. Fantastic card. That card gets played so many times. Does really well in decks that need defensives. Iron Rot Plate to Staunch Response. Warrior's Valor into a Debilitate. Foil Debilitate, correction. All right. Starting off with an Immovable. Hitting those Refraction Bolters. Flick Flack into a Flusterfist and a Driving Blade. Alright, there's a Helm. We're going to hit a Disable into a Staunch Response and an Emerging Kobe. Hello, Bravo. All right. Snapdragon Scalers. Steelblade Shunt into an Overpower and a Raging Onslaught foil. All right. Snatch into a Savage Feast and a foil Blackout Kick. Solid rare there. Maybe not the blue Blackout Kick, but it's still a great card. Snapdragon Scalers into a Blessing of Deliverance. Uh-oh. Guys, you see what I see? Where's our man who bought the Fabled slot? Is he hanging out with us? Guys, it's happening. It's happening. Where's he at? Where's our man, the myth? Anybody there? Are you guys watching? Because we just pulled a Heart of Findle. Woo! Let's go. Wow. Noel, guys. This is the heart. Oh, so beautiful. Congratulations, dude. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. Set it down just a little bit. Congrats. That was you, right, Rick? You got both the legendary and the Fable slot? So good, dude. Brilliant. Congrats, man. I'm so stoked for you. That's awesome. I need to find like a better place to put it. Whoever had the foil commons, much respect. Duty calls tonight. We're switching things up. We're going to move some things around. Just give me a minute here. Because this guy just needs to get some love. Awesome. Nice, Rick. Hey, dude. You're crushing it tonight, dude. Well done. All right. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to update our best pool because it's clear that this is a great pool. And it deserves some love. There she is. In the queue, in the slideshow. Congrats, Rick, dude. Seriously. That's awesome. Super excited to get that heading your way. Corey, I appreciate you, man. I'm so glad to hear Louis rubbing off on you guys. And I'm throwing routes on the ground, which is where they belong. Sorry, Super Slide. I'm a little PTSD over here. Foil Blessing of Deliverance. Yeah, it has 2 full Majestics. We still have some to go here, guys. The WTR boxes of late have been so much fun to open. Nice little Reckless swing here into a Wrecker Romp. Sorry, got a little excited. I feel like it needs to be in the frame a little bit better. So. We have a Savage Feast into a Steelblade Shunt and a Buckling Brolo. Can't speak right now, apparently. Oh, I'm realizing. Hold on, guys. There it is. Boom. It was just kind of floating around. Man, what a beautiful card. I love the heart, guys. It's such a gorgeous card. People may not ever play it in decks, but it looks damn good. Nice little foil Wounded Blow there. Yeah, Rick, well done, man. $60 for a Fable is a steal. I mean, we all know the Fable's going down in price. You're never gonna get one for $60. So, well done. Well, way to snag that. Appreciate you trusting us to pull that for you. That Goliath Gauntlet, Flick Flack. Oh, we got another common foil coming up. Hardened Cross Strap. Arc is, I'm not sure where an Arc is. They sent us loads of WTR, and I'm not sure when Arc is getting here. Crew should be here in a few weeks, though. So. We have an Iron Rot Helm, Sigil of Solace, Breaknet Battery into a Smash Instinct. Hardened Cross Strap into a Disable, Blessing of Deliverance, and a Rising Knee Thrust. Yeah, I'm curious to, if collation's off like it has been with the last 3 sets, it's going to be crazy. Everybody's going to want a foil Shiana. I'm not sure what that'll do for her, but I'm also curious. We're actually going to have an affordable tunic. I'm going to call it affordable. It could well be priced at below $100 or at $100 at least. At most, I would say. I mean, we have a $200 tunic and a $100 tunic. $100 one sounds way better. That's a really good question, Zebra. A lot of people are... So it varies. Ooh, got a time snap potion into remembrance. Ooh, and another foil time snap. That's 2 in this box, or this case. So a lot of people, there's usually kind of two order types. There's somebody who just buys 1 card, and it's usually a high-end card. You have the people that buy staples from each class. You have people that buy loads of cards from all over. And then you have somebody that just buys all cards that are like, it might just be like all brute cards. So it's just kind of all over. I don't know if the unlimited variant will come down in price. I was saying this earlier, but I feel like crew is already kind of dipping down considerably as box prices go. So, Rob, that'd be insane if they just made like a super vanilla tunic. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I'd be into that. I would be fine with that. I would love to play with a black and white tunic. And it's just like maybe $40, $50 card. I'd also be fine with them upping pull rates. I don't know. Oh, I agree. I don't see it being $200 at all. Or anywhere near. I would expect the courage to be, it's a majestic. So you're going to pull usually majestic equipment once per case. I'm assuming with the limited it might be 2 per case. And if that's the case, you may... Ooh, we got another majestic. We only had 1 majestic in this box. We've made up for it already. But it's kind of a weird case, guys, all over. I'll be really curious to see how pull rates are with crew. And I won't know until I open a lot. But I think the 50 to 80 is a really good point there, D&D. Yeah, shredded. It's just so, it's all over the place. I haven't found consistent, like this week was a lot of people buying staples from WTR. I opened a lot of WTR this week. And a lot of people buying staples of that. We still have a healthy chunk of, this is probably the first time since I've ever supported Fab that I can't get through all the product in a week. So I used to, get product in from distribution. Within a week, I could clear out everything that I had. And when I say clear, I mean open everything up and put it on the site. And it would sell within a week or 2 and then, rinse and repeat. And this is the first time, I'm not saying that Fab is moving slow. I'm more saying I'm getting so much product in from distribution that it's the first time that product is not, I can't keep opening it up infinitely. Because I had so much of it. It's a great problem to have. But that's also why we're doing case breaks finally, is we can afford, we can have this ability. So. All right. Ooh, got a sand sketch plan. Lots of sand sketch plans, honestly. Into a regurgitating slug. Rob, I did not say it. I said I'm getting lots of product finally that I requested. And And we might have another either equipment or a legendary on the horizon here. Oh, beautiful piece of equipment here. Just I want that L slot too, guys. So no, it's not anywhere close to dying. That's the point, Nick. There's tons of people like you getting into it. What I'm saying though is, for the first time, we actually have a plethora of product, which is a great problem to have. Ooh, foil Magunji release. And so I'm looking forward to, long story short, opening more product. It's nice. It's nice to have product and not feel like I'm always itching for more. I used to get to the point to where I'd almost buy from like retail to stock the store. And now I don't have to do that. So I just hope that you guys are also getting the product that you want. It's great to see kind of like that $70 mark right around, for WTR and ARC Unlimited. I think it's a little low. I would love to stay around map pricing just for the sake of singles, a bit selfishly. Another sand sketch plan. Oh my goodness. I have like 4 play sets by the time this is done. But all I'm trying to get at is the pricing is towards the players, and that's what we're all about. I love seeing you guys get the advantage in the marketplace instead of collectors or investors. I hate seeing people getting priced out, and so it's just great to see you guys getting in. Ooh, another Spinal Crush. It does help a ton. So we've full playset of Spinal Crush. Hope you like playing Bravo, whoever snagged the Majestic class. Majestic Rarity. So, yeah, I think it's a balancing act, Nick. They can't release... It's this weird thing where they have to figure out like a balance between, one and the other. Savage Feast into Warrior's Valor and a Cartilage Crush. What we're seeing, the crash of Monarch prices, I don't think is actually ideal. I think there's too much Monarch in the market, and there's too much too soon. The market's not able to absorb it, which is why prices are going down. So they're going to have to figure out how to balance that with Kingdoms. I'm not concerned, but it is something that's noticeable. So, yeah, Nick, I totally get it. But they released so much. There was so much first that hit the market that players were picking it up and were able to pick it up, which is really cool. And they were able to pay reasonable prices. Before Unlimited came out for Monarch, I pretty much took my Monarch prices for first edition and flipped, I just said, okay, just make Unlimited the same and then just lower it by, 10%. It wasn't exceptionally difficult to set, unlimited pricing, because the market had already kind of dipped enough to support the player base. And there wasn't enough double staunch response there. There wasn't enough of the market to absorb it, enough of the collector market. So a lot of players picked it up because they're the only ones willing to pay for it. So, long story short, they're still trying to figure it out. The prices were way too hot, and now they're way too low, in my opinion. Actually, I'll correct that. The prices that they are now is what they should have been on opening day. That's the bottom line. So, by the way, guys, I'm not doing great at commentary. I'm enjoying this chat. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Zebra. It's not... And you also have players that are like hybrids and collectors that are hybrids. But this is box 4, guys, by the way. We're about halfway through. Not commentating exceptionally well. I'm enjoying this conversation. So for those watching the case break portion, I apologize. But we're about halfway through. You can kind of keep an eye over here. Really hoping we get maybe some more Majestics. We need to get some supers going, some super foils going. Blessing Deliverance into a Showtime and a Pack Hunt. Oop, knocked my camera stand. Sorry, guys. So, All right. Barraging beat down to a glint. Man, that majestic slot is super strong tonight. Oops. It's done really well. I'm curious to see how many super or majestics are in there. So, foil super slot not doing as hot as usual. Surprisingly, so far only 4 foil supers. So, staunch response into a flusterfish. Ooh, and a beautiful potion of strength. It's 3 potions tonight. Usually, like, potions are, I feel like, are super short printed. No E-strike, Nick. Not yet. I don't know if we'll hit one tonight based on how many we've hit. We have another potion of strength into a foil snatch. So, based on how many majestics are here, I'm not confident there'll be an E-strike in here, but we could be surprised, and I'd love to see that. So, E-strikes, you know, I find them that they're kind of clustered sometimes in boxes of late. Not sure why exactly, but they are. So, but, excuse me. Sigil Solace into a Cranial Crush, and then a Sharpened Steel. 1 minute. Snapdragon Scalers, Flick Flack into a Breakneck Battery, and a Wounding Blow. Really happy with the case breaks tonight. You know, if you bought the L slot, I'm really sorry if we don't crack you an L. But for the first case break to crack 2 legendaries, second case break to crack a Fable is great. And I think, Nick, this is your point. What if they crack a Fable and then I don't get a legendary? I've seen cases that definitely have a legendary and a Fable in it, so it's possible. I'm still hopeful tonight that it can happen. Breakneck Battery into a Time Snap Potion and a Smash Instinct. But, oh yeah, I think that we're above on Majestics right now. It's supposed to be about 2 per box with 1 Rainbow Foil Majestic. So a total of 7. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I counted that right. Into another route. Place at a route tonight. Into a foil Buckling Blow. Last pack magic. Let's get that legendary, guys. We did it with the Carrion Husk. Let's do it with this. Let's take it slow. All right. We have a Barkbone Strapping, 2 an Overpower, a Disable, 2... Oh, Razor Reflex Red. Well, legendary slot. Sorry, dude. I'm pretty sure the Majestic slot took your legendary. Feels real bad. Because there were a lot of Majestics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's insane. That's 3 more Majestics than usual. So we had 2 more normal, non-foil, regular, and then 1 extra rainbow foil. We had a Fable case tonight. Congrats to the Fable. Beautiful card. So print wise, it's a little slightly off centered, but it looks like to be in great shape. The corners are in relatively great shape. So overall, great card. I mean, just look at that gem, guys. It's gorgeous. So well done, Rick. And then route wise, super wise, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And the nice spread between, you know, Warrior. We had a lot of Warrior in there. Ooh, excuse me. We had a lot of Guardian, Brute, and some ninja as well. So, and then I think the bummer for tonight is the legendary slot and the super slot. Mr. Dad and Daughter TCG. A rough go, man. So you did have that foil route, foil showtime, a Gunji release. Forge for War is, it's not a dud, but it's not the greatest super, foil super. I may actually go look through and just double check I didn't miss something because it's quite unusual for it to be that low. So I'll double check everything. But yeah, I appreciate y'all's support. Appreciate y'all hopping on for the case breaks tonight. If y'all have any questions, let me know. For those who didn't see it, we will be doing pre-orders for this playmat, this artwork that was done by another guy in the community. He's up in Canada. His name's Dave. Been working with him over the last few months actually on this. And hey Ken, what's up, man? We just wrapped up a legendary and fabled evening. And I'm sharing this lovely playmat that we have coming in the horizon. So this is an artwork that I work with Dave. For those who don't know, Midtown Merchant takes place, or the lore of the store is inspired by Metrics. And in Metrics, this is a place called Midtown Markets. And it's not sketchy, but it's not also the safest area of town. It's kind of in the depths of Metrics. And we're going to be doing taking this artwork, putting it on a playmat with zones or no zones. And if you guys are interested, we'll have them up for pre-order early next week. So I'll be spoiling this tomorrow and then doing pre-orders in the near future. So I have to pay respects. So if you guys, interested, feel free to PM me. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'm really excited to get this playmat out. And it'll probably take about a month for us to get it printed and shipped out. And I think we're going to start a print run about 50 each. So if you have any questions, let me know. Looking forward to seeing the community's reaction to it. The art, just the ray tracing and all the miscellaneous pieces are just super awesome. And I think he did a really great job. I'm trying to focus on this. So did a great job with this artwork. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. But if not, I'm going to work on getting these packed up and shipped on to you guys for Monday. And that's pretty much all I got going on. Hope you guys, all the dads out there, have a great Father's Day. All the other guys out there, hope you have a great weekend. And appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with us. Hope everybody has a great evening. I'm going to leave it here and tune off the stream. Y'all have a great night. And I'm definitely going to put on some music that's more suitable to this. Night Zebra. Have a good night, dude. Let me, I feel like I need to get some, gotta have the right music for this. Here we go.